Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both middle today's matchup will be looking for opportunities to make plays for their defense. It's the Panthers going up against the Falcons. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz Sim for the team matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. A matchup in the NFC is showing you from Bank of America Stadium.
Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims here today with an unbeaten.
This part of the season, you're undefeated. That's pretty special stuff. But you got to keep them in. I think these coaches and players, they know they got to keep working hard and improving. In the loss column, I think they're ready to play.
The Panthers are ready to run back this kick. Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. With that kick, we're underway. Is it at the 6 and begins the return.
He's going to be tackled right around the 37.
That return's good for about 30. Newton's, of course, going to be at quarterback today. He has a quarterback rating over 120 this season. The Panthers with an empty backfield look here. From the gun, Newton climbs the ladder, and he has it. And we look one more time at the stats. Just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. That's it, a single season pass yard. Offense fire.
And with that, let's look at the Panthers offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. 2nd down and 10. Launching it deep. What a catch down the middle of the field. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything. But the single season pass yards, what this organization, this offense, they've been on fire all year long. Good job.
Here's how the Falcons defense, a defense that's been a poor defense when it comes to stopping the run. Have got to figure out how to stop the running attack. Newton's going to take from the gun. Now looking at 3rd down. And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it down the field. Drive for foul. Defense up.
Yeah. Boy, that was
looking across the middle. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs. Falcons are getting set to punt. He wants to return this one. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. And a run back of about 4.
Panthers set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it.
The chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situation.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3.
Well, when you start listening to the fans, next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to do what is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
Stewart is in the backfield. Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's another reception, giving him 2. And now we look one more time at the stats. Just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
Going for the home run. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 9th touchdown catch this year. Newton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. It's wide open. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides to end the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Going deep.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
The Panthers come to the line, and they put their receivers in bunch formation. Got the completion. Gains 20. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
2nd and goal from the 4. And he's taken down. The Panthers are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Falcons defense now is going to go nickel. Good coverage by Trufant that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
Throws the pass.
The Panthers absolutely.
They're set to punt it away now. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome up to the action. This punt will be returned. Gains 17. The Panthers have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Newton's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's done football down the field. You can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see the wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money. The Panthers love this type of play. Of course, everybody will get a good punt return. That's what you want, and of course it helps when you have an explosive punt return there.
First down at the 50. Out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Stewart lined up backfield. Cam Newton unleashes the long pass.
They come to the line at the 24.
Second and 10. And he's done it. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A new record for passing touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. Lucky to see something.
Now be punting it away. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Benjamin's been tearing this second to far, and he's headed back out there to see if he can do a little bit more of the same.
Listen, he's one of the best in the NFL. Taking to situations and showing everybody how talented he really is. If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Stewart is in the backfield. And now Cam Newton deep. What a catch. One more time at the stats, and you see just easy for him, Phil.
Believe just throwing the football, just hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything. Set a single season pass. What an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Got a big lane.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Stewart's on the toss. It's the football.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line.
2-minute warning. Welcome. Halftime just a couple minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. The Panthers come to the line. The first is at the 24. Almost intercepted.
Good time by the defender. He read the quarterback. That pass away on third down.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. They bring in the extra tight end. The Panthers will take the snap from the 30.
the field. Panthers in for 4. He just caught the 50th touchdown pass of his outstanding career. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season. They motioned the receiver around. Dixon pull in the bullet pass. Touchdown. They're just running it up. Oh, we're lucky enough to be here for. They're in punting formation. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Panthers offense enjoying an outstanding first half here, partner, and they're sitting on a pretty comfortable lead as we draw near the break.
Yeah, their offense is playing well. Defensive side, what you have to do, you're getting beat up a little bit, so go in there at halftime, make some changes, call some different defensive formations to give your players a much better chance of success.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. First down at the 20. Makes the catch in open space. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just
Throw the ball. They have just you hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else, but the set, a single pass. What an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe. Just throw.
They're going to get him here for a sack. The Panthers with no timeouts left. Two tight ends on the field here. The Panthers have it at the 39. Benjamin's got the catch and the first. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards.
And we'll be back. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. Phil, we have a wide receiver who just knows how to create big plays for himself on the field.
One of the best in the NFL. My gosh, it seems highlights of him catching the football on the field. He's having an awesome day here today.
First down. Flip to the outside. Trufant's all over that offense and brings him down. Set as fast as they can. Stops the clock. The spike.
In a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Stewart's in the backfield. Single back set. And 11. The old to take him down. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing it has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the broke. You would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else, but to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This is on fire all year long. What a job.
That's second down coming up. It's a two tight end formation. Scans the field. Make touchdown, Panthers. He has just thrown his 150th touchdown pass of his career. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A new for passing touchdown. The Falcons getting set to kick it away. And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Panthers take it from the 33. As the first down and a whole lot more.
By the offensive leader, keep picking up here in the second half. The clock running.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Now they take the football. The opponent on the field.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense all over the time.
Now, second 3-yard rush. Again. To the the 25-yard line. Here they come back line after picking 20 yards on that last play. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Stewart line the single from Stewart. Tackles made. First down. The rush. Reason why it's step up and do the rest of the year.
It's hard to run the consistently in the NFL. You have to have an aggressive, tough offensive line. As I always say, sooner or later you got to man up and punch the other team in the nose, and they are doing that here today.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Second down and 11. They're going to run it on the toss. Down. Panthers with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. At the 16-yard line, here they come. Dixon's playing out of position in the backfield here. Still not taken down. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short. Outside now on the toss. Stewart's brought picking up.
Down by it's inside the zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them?
First and goal from the 4. Jonathan Stewart with the football.
Marching down the field, taking their time.
Second and goal from the 2. The foot.
He's averaging yards per carry.
Third and goal. The 1.
That's a touch. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards. All set to punt here.
Collins is there to take him down.
2 minutes.
Game. The Panthers offense is in. Coming back out for another drive. 2 times.
Making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. Great dribble on his way.
The 10. Nobody was him there. Touchdown. To be for part of his record for passing touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. We are lucky to see something like this. And
get away. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Panthers offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing.
Going to take it the distance. The 10. He's home. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A record for touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. We're lucky to see something like this and just